Hey, Regular Nation. How's all my regulars doing out there? Welcome to Newsflash. Yes, where I like to bejumble some news that's been going on that, I just feel like talking about and not giving too much, leg on it, but it's just, let me just let y'all know what the fuck's going on out there in the nerdverse. So, as you can see in the background, I've gone with a purple and green for a little bit, change it up. I always have the red and blue for soups, as you can see. I'm a soup fan and a Batman fan, as you can see. I like to show off that tattoo, of course. And then pretty soon, as you see right here, in another, I say month or so, I'm going to be adding an outer space theme, tying this old school fancy line nonsense that I got when I was younger into, outer space. It's going to look great. But as we continue, first, I'd like to say cheers out there. You'll notice my upside down sticker on this IPA stone, the upside down devil. I don't know why this is going on. Because when I first had this beer out in Cali, it is a West Coast IPA. This shit was upright and everything in the back. So they must have manufactured this shit the wrong way because I've been buying this for a hot second. And anybody that follows me on Instagram, NJM3025, or on Twitter at Irregular Neil, you'll see that I have a beautiful IPA fridge of all different flavors. And this is one of my faves. I do like those different beers, just so everybody knows. Cheers out there. So, I do want to turn this segment, and I've said it a few times. I haven't done one of these in a hot second, I feel. I'll probably have to go back in the playlist, take a look. To throwing it into a live stream, just because, we're talking about this, we're talking about that, and it's actually a good opportunity for me to interact with all of you, my irregulars, whether you want to be there or not, because I'd like to get to a certain amount of subscriptions before I do that to see who actually wants to come and hear me talk some shit and actually converse back with me, ask me some questions and be like, oh, what you think about that today? Instead of just hearing me about it. So, yeah, we're getting there, everybody. Just remember, I still smell like Similac. We're not even 2 months old yet. I'm gonna be doing another live stream with the Truth 31. Might be happening this weekend. I'll keep you all posted on that. We've already done 2 together. He's awesome. It's so fun to go back and forth with this guy. I like the energy that we got going. So, yeah, but I have to start doing my own also, so you all can come in, and then, we can create our own, like I keep telling y'all, that Irregular Nation. Why don't you want to be a part of it? Come on, let's go. Look at all the awesomeness behind me. I even added another new section, actually, right over here. Because of Hope Productions, my girlfriend back there, she got me the Darkwing Duck collection. Let's get dangerous. I mean, come on. And then I even got Gizmo Duck coming. If anybody knows DuckTales, they'll know who Gizmo Duck is. So, yeah. All right. As you know, I am the Irregular, so we're going to go off in tangents, as you know, and I will circle that shit back. Don't worry. I'm catching myself, getting better at it, where I'm just like, what the hell was I just talking about? Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So, just bear with me because, we are in Newsflash, and I haven't talked to diddly about what we're going to talk about today. I didn't even mention it. Like, come on, what the fuck you doing, boy? So, today, before we get into some of the older stuff that everybody knows about, the Flash movie, Flashpoint, and I'm loosely going to say Flashpoint, introduced, they did cast, so we know she's going to be in it. I will give the name in a second because I don't want to say it wrong because I don't have it pulled up yet. Supergirl. Yeah. So we got Supergirl now in Flashpoint, along with 2 Batman, potentially some villains from, Batman Returns, from the Keaton verse and all that kind of stuff. We got Batfleck. I mean, if you've seen one of my when I first started the channel, I actually did a video, and I was calling, the mess that is Flashpoint. Any comic fans out there know about that comic book in general, and also in 2013 the animated movie, the Flashpoint movie, that's fucking excellent. That came out. And that actually reset the animated movie universe, where they used like the New 52 stuff, and then they had like a 22 to 23 film slate, which was fucking great to watch because I like connectivity. I like the way I always say I love that DC animated universe. Yeah, I'm still on board with saying that Flashpoint's going to be hot garbage. I'm not gonna go away from that. I mean, I don't have any expectations for it. I'm not excited for the movie. I mean, like, we haven't even seen Ezra Miller's Flash. We got Justice Ass League, and he really didn't have any parts in it. Now we're finally getting the Snyder Cut on March 18th on HBO Max. Another little plug there. Then we're going to actually get to see what his Flash is about. I mean, even, because they greenlit this movie a while ago, and this movie's had numerous directors, it's had numerous scripts. And now they got Andy Muschietti. If I said that name right or wrong, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He said it's loosely going to be based off of this, that, the other. Well, then don't call it Flashpoint. Just call it Flash into the Speed Force or some shit like that. And like I've said before, I'm not a big fan of the cameo nonsense all the time. Like, all right, so now that you have Supergirl in it, you better like do her some justice, because we haven't seen you've got the Supergirl series on CW that's coming to an end, so it makes sense to now launch this in there. But don't just shoehorn that shit in. Like, all right, okay, they're canceling it on CW. Now's our chance to do a movie. You recast it, and beautiful girl. I don't know any of her acting. I can definitely see her in the Supergirl suit. But then you had some people complaining because, she is Hispanic and she has black hair. Just before I even go on, I am Hispanic and also half Italian, but I'm half Cuban, half Italian. Full Cuban mother, Italian father. So, awesome. I mean, let's go. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, whenever they cast people, as long as you look good in the suit, fine. I really don't give a shit. It doesn't have to look like the comics, and that's the one thing I always get crazy with people. And that's, it's just like, shut up, get a life, or go read your comic then if you don't like the way that this looks. No one needs to hear your and your juvenile comments. She don't have blonde hair. Shut up, you turd. Whoever the hell has crap to say about that. I mean, really? Are you that nitpicky? Are you that petty? You don't even know what she looks like in it. You don't know how she's going to act in it. You have no idea. But where I go with it is, I hope they're not just shoehorning like the character in, where it's going to be like this flyby kind of like, oh, you're Supergirl, la 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 la, and then that's kind of it. And then it's just a way of introducing her as Supergirl, so she gets her own solo movie. I mean, you can just make a solo movie. Come on, it's not like people don't know who Supergirl is. Shit. And we haven't had a Supergirl movie, I think, since the 80s. So the only other person I think to don Supergirl's kind of image was Melissa Benoist, who did it on the CW series. And then I think they only had the movie in the early 80s. And then that was it. So, yeah. So let me pull up a couple things here, because I want to give her name. Because, I mean, that's only right. I don't know everything here, so let's take a look. Alrighty, where did we have that? Okay. Here we go. All right, so that's shared up there for you guys. All right. So, this is from Screen Rant. The Flash movie cast DCEU's Supergirl. The Flash movie director Andy Muschietti, if I'm saying that right, announces Sasha Calle as Supergirl, and that is Sasha Calle. I don't know where exactly she's from, whatever, I don't care, but all right, sweet. Like, That's cool. The DC exhibit. So let's read a little bit of it. Let's see if there's anything kind of worth noting here. The DC Extended Universe cast Sasha Calle to play Supergirl, and she'll debut in Ezra Miller's solo Flash movie. This is not a solo Flash movie, okay? Because if you're putting Ben Affleck's Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman, now Supergirl, and a smattering of other rumored people to be in this, how are you calling this? Oh, excuse me. How are you calling this a solo movie? It's not a freaking solo movie. It's like you guys it's almost like they don't think that Ezra Miller can draw it. I mean, technically, you don't have to always worry about the actor that's in it, in the suit. It's the fact that it's the character. We've never got a Flash movie. So why not give the Flash his own freaking movie for real instead of doing what you're doing? But, you know, I digress. That's why I said the movie's going to be hot garbage. Okay, so yeah, solo movie, that ain't right. After, you see, like right here, after losing multiple directors, Andy Muschietti is the movie is firmly aboard to direct the DC event film. Okay. The movie has long been rumored to adapt the famous Flashpoint storyline in some aspect. Like, see, right there, I hate that. Don't even, you're going to drive people crazy, especially in the, comic universe when you use like a certain word. So you're going to use fragments of the Flashpoint storyline. Why even do that if the man hasn't had his own movie yet? I think, you know what? Honestly, I think we're going to get a better Flash in the Snyder Cut and how he's going to use his powers and what they're going to do with this. And I'm not trying to go poo-poo on it, but it's what it is. And we also got our first set photo. I'll show you what that is. It's nothing exciting, but at least it confirms that you would think they actually started doing something instead of all the hibbity hoopla that you've kept reading throughout this whole freaking thing. So, and then as you see right here, DC made headlines in 2020 when it was announced that Michael Keaton was returning to play Batman in The Flash. His return signifies how the movie is exploring the possibilities of the multiverse, but it will still be connected to the main DCEU timeline. Ben Affleck, because that's why it has to be connected to that, Ben Affleck will also play Batman again in The Flash. And older iterations of the movie resulted in rumors about Aquaman or Wonder Woman appearing too. Don't do that. Please don't do that, because you can't shoehorn that in. Don't do it. However, the latest DC superhero to join the Flash is Supergirl, which is very interesting. Is that like because, like not even that Superman has a big role in Flashpoint. I mean, he does and he doesn't. But, Superman's held captive by the government because he never crashes on the Kent farm. And, he's all skinny Superman and all that kind of shit. But, that's why it's going to be loosely based on it. So that's why I'm like, you're already going to piss off a bunch of people just with the way you're trying to do this movie. And then now this is interesting too. It says related, how the DCU is already replacing Henry Cavill's Superman. So check this out. Let's see what they say. Oh, well, okay. If they're just, all right, not even without reading that. So I guess what they're saying is by the casting of this. Now, I'm not going to play this right here, but this was on Twitter. And this was actually a very nice video. The way Andy Muschietti announced it to her. He got her on video and he's talking to her, this, that, the other. And then he unveils the suit of like the Superman suit and he shows it. And then that's how he tells her that she's cast as Supergirl. And she just balls out crying, which is awesome because shit, think about that. That's pretty damn cool. I mean, even I get chills even when I watch it, I'm like, that's so nice, to watch like raw emotion kind of come out like that and the happiness. And that's why I get pissed off at all the trolls out there that have to go and say the crap that they say. It's like, yo, you don't got the talent to go out there and start acting or put on a suit like that. So shut your mouth. Like I said, if you don't like it, good. Go sit at your wall, go yell at your wall, and then go read your comic that you want to read, or go watch your little animated thing that you want to read, or go watch the old Supergirl movie from the 80s. I mean, whatever it may be, or go watch the Supergirl series. Everybody just stop taking shots at everybody. What is the point of that? It's so annoying. Everybody just needs to, like I said, take a chill. So, I mean, without saying, congrats to her. I mean, that's awesome. And now I just have to make sure I look back at the name because I was like, I don't want to say that the wrong way. Sasha Calle. So congrats to Sasha Kelly. Good for you. I love that. I hope you kill it. I hope they give you something in it, but even if they don't, they better give you your own movie. I mean, because what the hell is the point of casting you as Supergirl? It better not just be for like a 5-second or 5-minute cameo. That kind of stuff is, come on. You can give us more leg than that. So, like I was saying, there was also we'll share this real quick. I'll show you guys that little set photo that they showed, and it looks like it was Andy Muschietti standing outside. Here you go. Let's see. So right here, and it's funny that the pictures that they use right here, this is all from Zack Snyder's Justice League because they have nothing else of them. And then that one moment in Crisis on Infinite Earths on the CW when they did their rendition of it, they had that one moment that kind of loosely allowed everybody to see that there is a multiverse and they're trying to connect the movies to the TV shows, this, that, the other. When he met Grant Gustin's Flash. That was a cool moment. It didn't make much sense, but, all right. So I can definitely see potentially Grant Gustin's Flash being in this too for some reason. I could so see that coming. Let me just show you this quick set photo that everybody was like, ooh. So here it is. That looks like Andy Muschietti standing outside, and it says right here, the fun is in the inside at Andy Muschietti. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So yeah, whoopity do. That's great. I mean, this movie's been in production hell. It's changed a million times. So good to see that it's actually going to get something done, but I don't know. I'm not excited for it. I do, like I said, congrats to Sasha Kelly for becoming Supergirl for this. That's going to be a monumentous thing for her. So awesome. But Flash movie, not looking forward to it. And as we continue down this little line right here, we are also going to talk about another series that potentially that HBO Max is going to do. And that is Constantine. So I like that idea better than them doing another Constantine movie and trying to bring back Keanu Reeves like a decade later. Like, no. I mean, that was a good movie. I mean, they put Constantine in an interesting spot. They didn't even give Keanu the opportunity to do like an origin of it. It was just kind of like he was at the end of his Constantine career in a way. Not really. They didn't super dive into the lore. As you can see right here, it says new Constantine HBO Max show will reportedly recast the character. Now, as you see right here, this is Matt Ryan. I like Matt Ryan. He got kind of shafted when he did his his Constantine series. I believe it was on NBC. And they started that off. It was like starting for failure because at first I think it was like slotted at 10 o'clock on Friday nights. Come on, really? 10 o'clock on Friday nights for a new show? And then, like, I remember they weren't allowing him to smoke. And there's one thing that Constantine does. He's always got a cigarette. I mean, there's, certain symbolism with characters that you always have to keep. And it was, studio-wise nonsense. And then halfway through, when people are complaining about it, all of a sudden he's smoking on the show. So, whatever. The guy did a great job with it, what they allowed him to do. And then he was able to get connected into the CW Arrowverse shows. And then he also did animated movies too. He's got an animated movie, The Constantine. I think it's City of Demons it's called. That's also part of the that 22-23 New 52 animated slate that they did in the DC Animated Universe. It's a good one too. And then he's also tied into the Dark War Apocalypse at the end, the final movie that they do. And he was sprinkled in Justice League Dark, which they did an animated movie of. So that's really cool. He was really good. I enjoyed him. Did I think he was going to get this series? No, you knew they'd recast. There hasn't been any recast yet. They had one guy reportedly in it, but I didn't see this fellow as Constantine. I don't care who plays it, just as long as he looks good in the trench coat and he gives the character justice. So as we see here, a new Constantine series is reportedly in the works at HBO Max from J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Productions, which will recast the iconic role of the DC Hellblazer John Constantine. Has mostly been played by Matt Ryan on NBC's, there you go, short-lived Constantine show, and subsequently, on the Arrowverse, Legends of Tomorrow, like I said. So as we continue to read here, I mean, that's just giving you a little education on John Constantine, but it was just more or less, they want to do a series, which is cool. And then apparently there's, where is it right here? I'll read this little right here. So paragraph. There is also the potential that the new Constantine show could be tied to past rumors of a Justice League Dark series at HBO Max. Now, we did hear about that a while ago, but I don't think anything's taken off the ground. And he is part of Justice League Dark with Katana, Swamp Thing. There's a ghost, I believe, involved. I don't know all of it, but yeah. That would be cool to have on there too. I mean, because now DC's kind of taking a little bit of a back seat when it comes to its streaming stuff, because you got Disney doing their thing. They've got WandaVision. They've got Falcon Winter Soldier coming. I mean, DC's got Zack Snyder's Justice League coming, but when it comes to their series, they need to start getting it going. So let's go, DC. Get it up. And then, here's the other disappointing thing with Swamp Thing that was on the DC Universe app, and then that got integrated and bought out and all that kind of shit, and they never continued it. And I actually never saw that, so I have to get my ass on that because I heard it was really good. They were putting it on the CW, but no. You don't watch a TVMA show on CW. That don't work. So, yeah, that's a little bit, that's it on Constantine. But as we were just talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League, which I, even said earlier on in this, and this is why I tell everybody to chill. You always see everybody take and react right away as soon as they read something, maybe that they don't like or whatever it may be. And at one point, everybody was worried because, Zack Snyder's Justice League was not being marketed. And then all of a sudden, T-shirts start coming. Oh, where's the preview? Oh, where's this? Oh, my God, everybody. I was just like, Jesus, everybody just chill. It's coming. Wait for the moments. If you don't wait for the moments, I mean, come on. I'm also, as you hear me talk, I'm not always a very patient guy when it comes to a lot of things. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which I'm told a lot, and I drive people nuts. But hey, I do know the other avenues where to chill. So where I'm going with that, and we'll just share that, is everybody was worried because they're like, well, we need this to be number one. We need it to be this. We need it to be that. It's not streaming everywhere. Oh, my God. La-di-da-da-da-da. It's like, Jesus, people. Is anybody ever freaking satisfied in this world? No, we're not. It was only going to be a matter of time. And the one thing that everybody was worried about was this. Now, look at that. Zack Snyder's Justice League sets worldwide streaming release. There you go. Oh, there's that beautiful picture of Jared Leto. Ooh. So what I'm trying to say is that if you don't let the moment come, all we sound like is a bunch of whiners and complainers. That's all I'm saying. And as soon as that last trailer dropped, it trended so high. And that's why I even send videos. I'm like, everybody, just wait for the right moment. And that fucking trailer, it was like the highest viewed trailer ever from Warner Brothers or whatever. I mean, whether I'm right or not, I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. And the trailer's amazing. It's epic. And now look at what happens. So basically, everything that's going on with Zack Snyder's Justice League is a wait and see game when it comes to the higher ups, the studios, and all that kind of stuff, because they're not going to just give it to you. Okay. They already gave us the movie that we never thought we would get. And they gave him shit tons of money to do it. So that's why I'm saying, like, yo, I'm pretty sure the universe is going to get restored. It's just it's a wait and see game. They want to see if it's going to make money. So as soon as they saw the way that trailer did, look at what just happened. All of a sudden, now it's going to be on demand. It's going to be here. It's releasing worldwide, even if people don't have HBO Max, on March 18th. All over the place. All over. So right there's everybody's answer for if you don't think that the universe is going to get restored. It's going to get restored, everybody. It might not be exactly the way you want it, because it might come in dark novel form. It might come in animated form. But it's going to be restored to some capacity because they know that there's so much money to be made in this. Yeah. I mean, that's good stuff. So, everybody, just continue to namaste. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Be in the moment of knowing what you're getting and be excited for that. And then let the other stuff just come. It will come. Everything will come. But you can't have it all at once. Don't be gluttons. Don't be gluttons. And calm down on your expectations too. Because the more you set your expectations to all these different bars and what's going to happen, you're only going to disappoint yourselves. And that's not me saying that the movie's going to suck. The movie's going to be great. I already know that you could think, it's going to be great. But, like, stop thinking that this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Just chill. Chill. Stay direct. You know what's coming on the 18th. Go with that. Right after that, I guarantee you that universe is restored. I guarantee you. So everybody, not anybody. I have to laugh at myself there. I hope you enjoyed this rendition of Newsflash, where I like to give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a lot of bit of me. Yeah. So go hit that like, go hit that subscribe, and become a part of the Irregular Nation. Because why wouldn't you want to take a ride on the irregular side with me? Stay classy, everybody.